Hello everyone and welcome to FNN. We're your hosts. I'm Alice Marcel.
And I'm Boyawa Jodene. Today we will uncover a series of interviews revolving around the French Revolution. We have a special interview with King Louis XVI, who will be sharing his thoughts on his beheading.
Yes, let's have a look at his thoughts. Young people and people with hemophobia are encouraged not to continue.
Thanks, Alice. I'm here on site at the Place de la Revolution in Paris, where King Louis XVI's execution is about to start. Authorities have granted me some time to question King Louis. King Louis, I'm Genevieve Lacoste from FNN News. I'm here to ask you a few questions before you can answer them no more.
What? Leave me alone.
Just a few quick questions.
I've done so much for this nation. I've let the States General meet up again. And, what does the Third Estate do? They raid the Bastille! Not only that, but they create these stupid institutions like the National Assembly and the Convention. What? They have a king right in front of them. Come on. I'm imperfect like the rest of...
Well, sir, I'm going to let you go now. You do have an appointment with the executioner. Any last words?
Fine. Lay your king to die.
Yes. King Louis will be executed later.
Boa, are you okay? He'll be back. But Louis XVI won't, and neither will Maximilian Robespierre. We got information earlier today that he is to be arrested by the Directory before a speech at the National Convention and guillotined in 2 days' time. We have an on-site reporter with him now.
I am joined today by Citizen Maximilian Robespierre. Citizen Robespierre, I would like to ask you about a few recent developments, most specifically the recent law passed 22 Prairial, Year 2. This law effectively eliminates any right of the accused to defend themselves in a court of law, or the potential of any sentence aside from acquittal or death. Is that correct?
Yes.
And could you please tell our viewers about the purpose of this law?
Yes, the Jacobins released a law that made putting criminals in jail a much easier process. Now we don't have to sit around listening to the guilty say that they're innocent all day. We can just chop off their heads.
Yes. Well, you were a prominent speaker in the trial of the former king, is that right? And you called very strongly for death.
That King Louis wasn't a very good king.
Louis? Okay, evidently. Later, you were president of both the Jacobin Club and the National Convention. You were very popular at the time, but after the law of 22 Prairial, which we discussed earlier, your popularity began to decline quite a bit. Could you describe to me how you tried to retain control?
Since then, after tonight, I will have been to 2 events, and tonight I will be going to the National Convention.
How do you expect your speech at the National Convention to go?
After last night? Well, quite well.
Not so fast, Rob, in your mismanaged regime.
You again? I told you, if you don't stop following me, I'll have your head removed.
I'll get someone later to take you to the guillotine. Hello, I'm a highly esteemed director. What do you want with me?
Hello, sir. I wanted to learn about your ambitions, actually.
Oh, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Okay, so we're going to have a council of 500. That's going to be like the legislative branch. We're going to have a council of ancients. That's going to be like the executive branch. And then we're going to have the 5 directors. Our leaders. It's going to be so great. We're not going to be corrupt at all. We're going to give freedom to France. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure France is awesome.
Well, yes, sir, but your policies have been rather inconsistent, and they haven't actually done much over the last few years.
Oh, who am I kidding? We haven't. We're failures. We're losers.
Well, yeah, and they'll only have a few years before Napoleon replaces them. Back to you, Boyard.
Well, that was an interesting display. From the looks of it, it looks as though Napoleon has instituted the consulate.
Why, yes it does, Boywan.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our program, Monsieurs and Madames.
We hope to see you again on FNN News.